I came into my favorite spot. Well, let me start at the beginning. I was at the apartment complex and I had some strange guy walking around the apartment complex there that I'd never seen before, and he supposedly went to an apartment that he doesn't live there. I don't know. He might. I've never seen him before. But I came to make my videos, and when I was walking by, taking the path that I arrive here at, there was a couple of cars parked off to the side in a parking lot of a business, and I saw some guy like hiding behind two of the cars, and I was keeping my eye on him. You know, he could have been outside smoking or whatever like that, and I kept my eye on him, and he ended up waving at me. Not that that's a crime, but he would be able to see me make entry into this wooded area here where I come to make my videos. And so what I did was I walked all the way around and came through a different entrance. And but the thing is right now, straight that direction is where that car was and the guy was standing. Anyway, I just heard a whole bunch of branches crack over there, and coyotes don't typically break branches when they're passing through. So there had to have been a person who doesn't know his way around in here. So, but this is a beautiful area. You can see the flowers and stuff. It's nice. It's nice to be around. It's nice to be in. For me, anyway. Maybe that's too sensitive for some of you guys. I got no clue, but I enjoy this area. Thick. As far as you can see, just woods. And I come out here into the middle. I was setting up everything here to start my videos and stuff, and I heard them tree branches, and I figured I'm setting up my show and tell. That's what that is right there. But I set my camera right there, and there's tons of ants on there that climb over all the time. But anyway, let me start this. And right now, I want to discuss beware of gifts. When I was doing surveillance, there was a lady that I worked with who had a full-time job, but on her side job, she did floral arrangements, gift baskets, that kind of stuff. And I worked with her because she would make these beautiful gift baskets. Some of them were huge, some of them would hang on the wall, some of them were centerpieces, some of them, she did all kinds of stuff, little sculptures, everything. The thing with these gift baskets is they all had bugs in them. At that time, these little miniature cameras and stuff weren't available, but there were bugs in all of them. And usually she'd take that green styrofoam type crap that you stab your fake plants in, or real plants or whatever. Those that house the microphone with the amplifier, the sending unit, and then the batteries too. So she could put a lot of batteries in there. Also, she could put batteries all through the handle, and then wrap the handle with, you know, wicker or whatever like that. All the whatever equipment she used, ribbons or whatever, she could put the batteries in the handles, and then run the wires. And it's so, and it's starting to rain. Oh my gosh, just my luck. But anyway, those gifts were perfect for bugs, for centerpieces in conference rooms, all that kind of stuff. And it's starting to rain harder. I might have to quit this, but anyway. One thing I want to notice is once I became under surveillance, I'm finding all kinds of neat stuff laying around. It's yours for free if you pick it up. Recently, I started smoking one of these things. And I don't know if you know what these are, how they work, but they're electronic cigarettes. And you press the little button, it lights up. and you smoke it. Now, you fill this up with a liquid, and your liquids come like this, in a little bottle. Okay. They also have smaller sizes, and then they've got sampler sizes. The sampler sizes, I better get this stuff out of the rain. The sampler sizes are really tiny. They're about this tall, and they're about as big around as your baby finger. And these are so you can taste it and find out if you like it. All of a sudden, I'm finding one right below my trunk. I'm finding one by the front door of my car. I'm finding them here on the street. I'm finding them there in the parking lot. I'm finding them everywhere all of a sudden. All of a sudden, just since I started smoking these. I've never seen them before, but all of a sudden I'm finding them. And where I'm finding them is I hear somebody again. Anyway, where I'm finding them is key. Somebody, oh, something for free. Let me get something for free. Oh boy, let me smoke this. What's it got in there? Somebody put some PCP in there. Somebody put something else in there. Your imagination can go wild with something like that. But beware of gifts. Beware of stuff that you can get for free. That alarm clock that you find out by the trash might have a camera in it. Might have a bug in it. What are you going to do? You're going to plug it in and power it yourself. And of course you know that they have those little antennas coming out of the alarm clock so you can get the FM stations, that kind of stuff. Well, it can re-radiate the signal from that camera as well. Beware of your friends. I don't want to go there in this video, but beware of your friends bringing gifts. Oh, you're so down. Here, let me cheer you up. I'm going to bring you this gift here, this little gift basket. Let me bring you this so you feel better, you know, because I want you to perk up. You've been so down lately. That kind of stuff. Beware of that kind of stuff. Beware of newfound friends. Newfound friends they're just your type. I've ran into a few of them at work, and I'm going to go into that in a different video. But anyway, I just wanted to make you aware of that. You got to think. Beware of gifts. Be aware of anything you're going to get for free out by the trash, laying by your car, outside your front door, all that kind of stuff. Keep that in mind. And I could go into detail on where people have tried to steer me and feed me into something I didn't want. Recently, I was in a store, and I like a certain kind of Gatorade. I like the Pepino Cucumber Gatorade. And I went to the Gatorade aisle, and I'm looking. I don't see any. Nope. They don't sell it here. A lot of stores don't sell it. Okay, well, I went and did my shopping, and I decided I got to run back over here and get some granola. And I'm going back there, and when I pass the Gatorade aisle, lo and behold, here's an employee with a cucumber Gatorade, looking like, where are they? I don't see them on the shelf. Where should I put this back to? And I walked up to her, and I'm thinking, yeah, give me that. That's the kind I want. Where'd you get it? Oh, well, I don't know. I can't find it. We don't sell it here or something. And instantly, if you don't sell it here, then what's it doing in your hand? Somebody returned it? Well, if you don't sell it here, how can you return it? I mean, this is not what I said to her. This is what clicked in my head. Somebody's trying to feed me that Gatorade. Nope, thanks. Anyway, I'll just do without it and go where I know they buy it. And get the third one from the back, not the front one. Okay, so anyway, that's the kind of stuff you need to think about, be aware of anyway, if you're in that situation. I don't know the situation that everybody's in. Everybody seems to be in a different situation, at a different level, that kind of stuff. So I don't really know if this applies to anyone here or not. And, well, I disabled my comments because I pretty much don't care. I'm going to tell you my story. If it agrees with you, fine. If it doesn't agree with you, that's fine too. I disabled my comments because of those idiots that wanted to take over my channel and profess a bunch of bullshit that I don't believe. So, anyway, I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.